Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. This is Skyrim No Fast Travel Challenge, and the astute among you might have noticed that there was no episode last week. I was in bed with the flu. I was better by Sunday, but Saturday I was still pretty much bedridden. For 3 days I had like a migraine. It was awful. So Sunday I was much better, but by then I had already, you know, I still didn't have enough energy to just like record, unfortunately. But that's okay, because lucky for you guys, you get a double feature this week. We're going to make up for last week, and you guys get 2 videos this week. One today, which is Sunday, of course, and one tomorrow on Monday. I wanted it to be Saturday, Sunday, but I had to see the new puppy at my parents' house, so I was unable to get things rolling for Saturday release. But certainly today and tomorrow you get brand new episodes. So grab yourself a drink, sit back, relax, and enjoy. As you probably already can guess, you can hear it, I am quite still stuffed up, which is not great, but it is what it is. Let's see, last time we finished some mission inside there for these guys or something, but I think we're good now. That's Riften Fishery. Alright, so let's Riften Docks. Oh, right, the cogs. Well, that I'm not sure of what that is. Conjurer's Lair, that's broken. Wish I could get rid of this, but you can't. Ragged Flagon. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, this one's broken. This one is something else. Okay, let's go down these and see if they're... See if there's anything. That's me over here. Ah, that's always all the way back there. This one doesn't have a location. I'd have to discover the whereabouts. I don't even remember where I got that. There's Raven Rock, Bard's College, locate the face sculptor in Riften, talk to Aventus Aretino, which is for the Dark Brotherhood, I believe. Purchase a house in Markarth. We're not in Markarth, are we? We are. I mean, can I even do that now? I'm not 100% sure I can, given what we did to this place. Well, I guess we'll try. I do apologize if I cough.
Yes, Doberkeeper. How can I help
Oh, he almost died. But yes, I was literally out for the count with the flu. And also, I knew it. This isn't here. I forgot. This is like purchase a house in Markarth. For some reason, it's all the way over here in Solitude. I'm not sure why, but alright, let's forget that. is there anything else on this side of the map? If not, then we can move on. Again, solitude. That looks like it's all the way over. Ooh, not in Riften. Find more details on the bandit's new lead. What? Was that the location that we attacked? Oops. Is that the location that we attacked those guys in? Well, where's this? Down here. Ooh, all the way down here. In Riften. Well, let's just go back and return the book to Urag in Winterhold. And when we get there or on the way, we'll try and take a look at that. As a matter of fact, let's check that one off. This one. So that way we catch it along the way and I don't forget.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm
Oh, shut up. So, not a whole lot to talk about in terms of that week that I had the flu. I was just in and out of work. I think it was like Monday. No, I'm sorry. Monday I would have been off because it was New Year's Day. So Tuesday, I think I went in Tuesday. Stayed the whole day. Wanted to die. And then went in Wednesday, but only for a half a day. And then just took the rest of the week off because my body was not having any of it. I think I should go this way. Yeah, I'll just go this way. Screw it. Come on. There we go. And from, what was it, Thursday to Saturday, I had the worst migraine. I was basically laying in bed in the dark because even the slightest bit of light, I still had the TV on, but the TV was on the lowest bit brightness setting, so on and so forth. So it was just like any bit of light was really unbearable. And Excedrin didn't work at all. Tylenol got rid of the body aches, which was good, but Excedrin did nothing for my headache. And this whole past week I've been basically just recovering. Pretty much was starting to get better on last Sunday. And then from there, it's just been waiting for the congestion to disappear and for everything to clear up. It hit me hard, man. I haven't had the flu in years. And when I say years, I mean years. I don't remember the last time I had the flu. I've had colds. Okay, so that's a different story. I've had colds, but the flu is something so different.
I have somebody to help you relax if you're interested.
It is something so different. Oh, I do need nightshade. Okay, good. Forgot about that. We got to look out for those. Wait, where's my inventory or my weight? I'm at 5 pounds. Right. If I'm not careful, flowers will get me overweight. Say, I apologize. I've been a little MIA. But no worries. Monday, will be the start of my working out again, getting videos made, put up, everything, the whole 9 yards. I also have Monday off, though. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It's a new company holiday for us. I'm not entirely sure if it's a mandated federal holiday. I don't think it is, but as far as I know, it's a company holiday, so I have Monday off. So I'll take the time to work on stuff. There's a new demo out. I can't remember what it was for. It was a game that I was actually really anticipating too. I haven't checked yet, but you know, be on the lookout for like a new first impressions video or something. You gonna start? All right. You're not gonna. I'm gonna get you before you get me. I promise you that. How about 2 flame Matronox? Can't handle that. Nah, you can't handle that at all. Oh, that's a... There's my thumbnail. That was actually a cool thumbnail. Boom. In the first 12 minutes. So, Friday was... I also did not get to go bowling that week because I was definitely sick by Friday, but went bowling on Friday this past week. Did all right. Pretty much was consistent, 159, 168, 159. So that was there. Practiced on Saturday, and I did better. My first game was 224. What's it? 224. Second game was 184. Third game was 168. So it's like, why do I do better when I practice than when I'm actually at league? It's so annoying. But I think it's because my practice, I used my 12-pound ball again. Both. My strike and spare. Because on Friday, I played the first game with the 12-pounder. Second game with a 15-pounder. Third game with both. And I just felt more comfortable and more in control of the 12-pounder. And yes, obviously the lighter weight, the 3-pound difference definitely made that possible. But also I have fingertip grips in my 12-pounders, whereas the 15-pounder I just bought off my teammate for like $25, and it does have rubber grips, but they're not fingertip. They're just regular rubber grips in the holes. Did these... Yeah, they did. I mean, he was a bandit, outlaw, so I'm not too worried about him. I'm not broken up over that guy. So, it's a different grip with the 15-pounder, and while 15 pounds is, like, nice, especially if you're trying to... I am looking for the nightshade. I'm not seeing too much of it. You know, it has more power behind it, which is what you want. Ah, damn it. Why do those get reset? Why? They shouldn't get reset. Those have been activated since, like, the beginning of this playthrough. For God's sake. Anyway. The 15-pounder has a lot more, you know, power behind it. Because it's 3 pounds heavier. But one is 3 games, over the course of 3 games, the 15-pounder naturally makes me a lot more tired by the end, and I lose all sense of control, and I'm just trying to get the ball down the lane. The 12-pounder, less so. But that's the second point is the fact that I feel like I don't have much control with the 15 pounder, and that might just be down to the different grips in the ball. The thumb hole is a little bit tighter than on my 12 pounder. So that might also be a factor, given that it could stick. My thumb could stick. But the bottom line is that 15 pounds, I'm glad I only spent like $25 for this thing, because if I had spent like $150 for a new 15-pound ball and I didn't like it, then yeah, that would have been a waste of $150. What are you doing? So I'm glad I got this one for pretty much next to nothing. I got to play with it for quite a few weeks. I'm starting to not really like it anymore. I do think I'll go down to 14 pounds though, but I'm going to get the same ball that I have now for my 12 pound. It's a Storm Tropical Surge. It's a purple one, and it'll be an entry level performance like this one, because the hook on it is just it's just perfect. The weight or the core of the ball is very, it's very, if you look at it on the website, it shows you, if you look at it, it's basically, it looks like a light bulb shape. So the weight, there's a lot of weight there, but it's distributed evenly. But it's still got a lot of weight to throw behind it, which is so strange because entry-level performance isn't supposed to have as much hook as I'm getting out of this thing, and I'm getting quite a bit. So, needless to say, 1 pound may not make a difference, but I do think that getting the same ball will be what matters. Because this 15-pounder, it does hook, obviously, but oh, look who it is. Apparently I can follow him and he'll bring me to, you know, like a secret thing or whatever. But anyway, I'm not fast enough to keep following him on the horse. I'd have to have my own horse. And it takes a lot more effort to get the 15-pounder to hook. And again, that might just be down to the grips. I don't have fingertip grips in there, so I don't really have a lot of control. And it's a completely different grip because I get my fingers in further into the 15-pounder than I do in the 12. So it's tough. Not that I hate the 15-pounder, but it's a lot. 15 pounds just starts to weigh heavy after 2 games. And then I find myself struggling trying to keep the accuracy consistent, keep the speed consistent, and keep the hook consistent. My whole consistency just goes out the window. So I would very much rather drop the weight a little bit and get the same ball. I'm gonna need to get 2. My spare ball doesn't really matter what it is, as long as it's a plastic ball. That's all I care about. But the strike ball, I want it to be the same ball because it's one that I enjoy. It's one that works for me. A lot of guys, they'll get a lot of different types of balls, and I'm just like, it's too confusing. You know, obviously I'd get used to what each ball does, but I think it's important for myself to have one ball or one type of ball and stick with that and get really good with it. And today it showed. I mean, I got really, really decent scores all over my average. Well, except for the third game. I played 4 games. So I did 224, 184, and then 168, and then the last game was 170. So usually the first game is like my worst, but it turned out to be my best. But that tells me that the 12-pounder, while yes, it can be knocked around by the pins, it's light enough for that. If I throw at the right speed, oh, here we go. If I throw at the right speed, then it'll be slow enough to where the ball can just kind of go through the pins instead of getting knocked around. If I throw it too fast, then yes, it'll start to get knocked around by the pins, and it'll ruin the possibility of getting a strike. But today I was mostly working on getting it in the pocket, getting the right speed and the right rotation. And it worked out. It's pretty good. I just need to keep practicing. But it felt good today, so I'm excited for next Friday, and hopefully I can bowl just like that next Friday during league and not have to just suck so much. I definitely want to. I mean, I've said it before. I don't know if I've ever said it on this series, but if I could bowl every day, I would. Because it is my favorite sport to play. And I think I'm halfway decent at it. My average right now is 169. Nice. It was 171, but I had a pretty bad week. It was the week before I got sick. And it tanked my average a little bit, a couple points. But my goal is 180 for the season, and hopefully I can get it. And as much as I would love to be... I've always dreamed of being a pro bowler. You need a 200 average for that. And then you've, of course, got to play in tournaments and be selected and all this other stuff. So, and I'm 37. I don't know how many 37-year-olds get into pro bowling at that age, but I don't know if it's too late. What's this? Thistle? I don't need thistle, right? No, I need Nightshade, Nirnroot, and Deathbell. Nirnroot. Well. Rain, like we're getting right now. We're getting rain instead of snow in January. I don't understand this at all. Apparently we're supposed to get snow soon. I guess out western New York, like Buffalo, they've got a ton of snow. Because of course they do. It's Buffalo. Like they have 2 feet or they're going to get 2 feet. I can't remember, but we are getting rain. It was like 41 degrees today. This weather is just absurd, man. It's weird. I personally don't think I've ever seen anything like it in my lifetime. December was pretty much barren of snow. This month we got 1 day of snow and then it all went away because of the rain. It's crazy, man. But hey, that's what happens. That's what's happening with... The hell? Oh. They're on our side, I think. That's what's happening with climate change. They're not on our side. Oh, no. Okay, they are. I was like, where's the vampire they're fighting? You guys have fun up there. I'm going to go this way. Riften, Windhelm. We're going to... Right. We actually have to go... I went the wrong way. Oops. We have to go towards Windhelm, and we got to go this way. I went the wrong way. How did I do that? I would have had to go that way, not this way. Alright. Little mistake, but that's okay. We can course correct. The Witcher 3 is an excellent game. I am having a blast playing this game. We're at the point where I think, and Dimitri said that it may not be what I think it is. I think we're getting close to the end because we're now gathering up people from the different cities to help us fight the wild hunt.
You there, traveler, over here.
I mean, you guys keep trying this, and I keep owning you, so you need to stop this nonsense. No. Did my flame atronach just disappear? Like, whose is this? Oh, okay. Hold on before you go washing away. I'll take the vampire dust, thank you. Gold ruby vampire dust. Oops. Nothing on her. There we go. Do I need to recharge my staff? Nope. We're good. Anyway, the playthrough is going very well. I'm at a point where I need to do some side quests in order to continue with a main quest, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's not boring, so that's good. The side quests are actually very interesting. However, I am trying to actually play the side quests off stream, so that way when we're on stream, we're just focused on the main story. And if the game is like, if it is what I think it is, I think it's like roughly about 30 to 40 hours main storyline for the base game, then we should be finishing up The Witcher 3 in a couple of episodes, maybe about 5 episodes or so. I'm just assuming. I genuinely have no idea, but it's different for everybody, obviously. But it is very, very good. Still trying to debate on what I should play next after The Witcher 3. I was thinking, because it's coming out in March, Dragon's Dogma 1. I never finished that one. Shocker. And I'd like to play the first one before the second one comes out. And, you know, there are so many games that I would love to play. And I'm not sure if I'd be able to finish Dragon's Dogma 1 before the second one comes out, but it doesn't hurt to try, I suppose. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, you know, we get 2 hours a night for an entire month. Now, that's assuming I finish The Witcher 3 in the next week or so, but that remains to be seen. I'll never understand the stutter. Makes no sense. It's on an SSD. How does it stutter? Okay, now we go this way. See, this is what I want right here. I want this. It sucks to drive in, but damn if it ain't the best looking thing on the planet. Snow. I personally like the calmness of it. Because when it's snowing, at least when I lived at home, not so much here because I live right next to a main road, but, well, I say main road. It feels like a main road even though it's not. Is that when it is snowing, or at least when I lived at home, when it was snowing, we did live 2 blocks away from the main road, but we could still hear it. people driving by and whatnot. When it snowed, there was no noise. It was silent. Just dead silent. Especially if there was snow on the road. You know, like, it had been plowed, but there was enough snow coming down that it filled it back up again. And the fact that most people wouldn't want to go driving anyway in the snow. That was the best, because it was quiet. The silence of winter is something I miss right now. Just because, looks like that never corrected. Just because of that, you know. Because it's peaceful. But it is what it is. There's nothing we could do about it. Okay, so we're coming up on our first marker here. It's for some reason like right up there. Yeah, this is where that little camp was that I got that weird pet from. And there's a floating sword and shield. Or mace and shield or whatever. There's a rock. What? I can't. There's that. Actually look like a shovel. So I missed something here apparently. So I didn't know that. Huh. I'm actually surprised that I didn't see this, or I didn't know it was here. An exotic treasure is said to be hidden in Crystal Drift Cave. Heard it from a coinless trader trying to save his own skin. Going to send a few to see if his story checks out. If the story is true, we need to be sure the saints don't find it first. Our benefactor will be pleased. Oh, will he now? Okay. Let's take a look. Where is this cave anyway? Oh, it's down here. Down past Riften. Are you kidding me, man? Oh my god. This was all the way up here, and now it's like, hey, go down to Riften. Well, we're gonna go to the college first. Give Urag the book that we found. And then we'll go down to the Crystal Drift Cave. See this treasure for ourselves. And then I think we should head over to Raven Rock. You know, do some of the expansion stuff, the DLC. Because I've not done that stuff before. We did start it, obviously. You know, I've been there. We actually took I think it was a ship from Windhelm. Windhelm? Yes. Yes, right there. We took a ship from Windhelm and we went there. Not knowing that that was actually part of the DLC. Oh my god, you guys just never stop, do you? You never give up. I genuinely am not sure why my... Dude, he one-shots my Atronach. That's so bad. Damn. I mean, I guess if my Atronach is focused on, then yeah, it's gonna go down pretty easily, but I didn't realize that it was that weak. Because most of the time my Atronach is just in the background and firing away some fireballs. The enemies don't pay them no mind. Now they're not supposed to, but looks like he does. At least the assassin did. Anyway. So what was I saying? I don't remember. Yeah, I never played any of the DLC, so maybe we'll go there. I gotta say, PlayStation, they updated their PlayStation Plus catalog to include almost the entire Bethesda library. Modern library. So like Fallout 3, 4, New Vegas, and... Which, you know, 3, 4, and New Vegas were already on the PlayStation Plus. It was already on the catalog, but I don't think ESO was. So Elder Scrolls Online is there. Skyrim is on there. So they got a lot of good games on there now. And Ubisoft jumped on the bandwagon, and the large majority of their catalog is on there. Like, a lot of Assassin's Creed games are on there, which is awesome. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Obviously, there's Assassin's Creed 1 is not going to be on there. They are working on a remake of that one, but I guess they just refused to port over the original. One weird thing is that Red Faction Sneak Thief. I didn't steal anything. What the hell is he talking about? Red Faction, what was it? Battlegrounds, I think is what it was called. For some reason is on there, but Red Faction Guerrilla is not on there, or Armageddon. Well, Guerrilla's the one that got the remaster. I liked Armageddon. It may not have been as open world or anything as Guerrilla was, but sometimes that's okay. And I really liked Armageddon. It had a really unique... You could still destroy things, but it was more of a linear experience. And they put in the rebuild mechanic, which is really cool. So it's like anything you destroyed, you could just rebuild it. It kind of added a small puzzle element to the game. And when I say small, I mean small. It was like you had to get used to... Wait, are we going up? You had to get used to the fact that you could rebuild things. And then that was it. Like, once you knew that, then the puzzles, so to speak, pretty much became non-existent or easy. Oh, wait, what? I'm confused right now. Where's the library? It's this way, right? Yeah, why the hell did it have me go through the other door? Stupid game. Hello, Urag. I can't talk to you from over here. Are you serious?
Archmage, looks like you're still in one piece. And more importantly, so is the book. Thank you.
Duh. Alright, so that was probably just a regular, like, random side quest.
Alright then.
That I really didn't need to do, but I did it anyway. Okay, on to this Crystal Drift Cave. Ooh, they also have Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10 and 10-2, and 12. They sadly don't have the Pocket Edition of 15, but that's whatever. I just don't know why they are so particular about which Final Fantasies they have up on the service. Why not all of them? Why not all the ones that have current update versions, which is basically all of them. Oh, and Type 0. They've got Type 0 up there. I have to restart that game because I don't remember where I left off. I don't remember what I was doing. It's a cool game, though. Like, it's definitely not terrible. It's different. And not only that, but I think they should put 14 up there. 14, 15, and 16. 15 because it's a good game, and I think more people should play it. And 16 because, well, the initial sales of that game are over, so they might as well put it up on the service, since it, as of right now, is an exclusive to PlayStation. That would be nice. That way, people who are on the fence about it, if they're paying for PlayStation Plus, they can grab it and play it then. But they're definitely improving their catalog, which is good. I think they need to in order to compete with the likes of Game Pass. I knew it. I knew it. Now I've got the red guard coming at me. You missed. See, now she's not attacking my Atronach now. Fire and ice, baby. Fire and ice. Oh, you're stuck, huh? That sucks. That really sucks. Wow, she got stuck on a rock? Were you that stupid? It look like it. Good job, ladies. Let's go. Jeremy's actually playing through 16 right now. He says the story hasn't grabbed him like other Final Fantasies, but it's a good game. It's different because at one point it doesn't feel like a Final Fantasy, and then another it does. Which I get. The combat was designed by Platinum Games, so it's very Devil May Cry-esque, Nier Automata sort of, style of combat. But I absolutely adore the story. It's so good. I personally think it's good, but that might be a bias just because I'm a Final Fantasy fan. So there's probably a lot of bias there, and maybe it's rose-colored glasses. I don't personally think so. I genuinely sat there and listened and understood the story and really enjoyed it. So I don't think it's just me and my nostalgia. I think I genuinely enjoyed it. So how he's not being grabbed by the story, I have no idea. Ben Starr does a phenomenal job as Clive, and yeah, he's such a great actor. But I've definitely been in that mindset of Final Fantasy. But it is a series that I actually want to stream. I don't want to. I've been actually playing a lot more games offline lately, and I've made it a point to play games that either I've played before and I want to play again. So like Red Faction Guerrilla, or maybe State of Decay 1. Or it's games where I don't really plan on doing what I'm doing with The Witcher, or what I did with Final Fantasy 16, and I have like dedicated days to those games because I just don't think the story will be interesting enough. Like, say, for example, State of Decay 2. Back in the day, normally I would have just played that one on stream, and, well, back in those days, I wasn't really focused on stories. But lately, I've definitely been more interested in showcasing good stories. And, you know, something like State of Decay 2 wouldn't be one of those games, because I doubt the story really matters. It's just a really good zombie, you know, melee combat shooter sort of thing. Or zombie survival, if you will. And so, I'm always like, you know, just thinking, well, nothing's stopping me from playing it offline. Part of me wonders if that's also the case with a game that I actually planned on playing, which was Sunset Overdrive, because I thought I had it. But then I found out that, oh, the games with gold thing, where they said, oh, yeah, you know, if you have games with gold and you get these games, you get to keep them forever. That's a lie. Okay, they changed the policy, and now I lost all those games for the most part, which was very unfortunate, because I really wanted to play Sunset Overdrive. And, yeah, nope, that's gone now. So now I have to buy it. I'm not entirely sure if that's a game that has a good story, but I made a killer thumbnail, and I really want to use it. It's probably one of my better thumbnails. I really like it, but I don't know. Don't know if that story is worth showcasing like that, but I might just do it just for the sake of being able to use the thumbnail. But like I said, I don't have the game. I have to buy it, so I'm not really keen on playing the game right now. I have enough games as it is to play. Speaking of which, the final story beat for this current season of Destiny 2 is out. So now I can just go through this season's story, finally. That's what I was waiting for, and it took them 8 weeks or so to get the whole story out, which is really annoying. And I'm still debating on whether or not I stream that or I just record it or something. Or I don't. You know, I don't have to. But I think it'd be at least an interesting stream, if not just a video. Let's see. I do have to go across. But it is, I think, what they're calling the final wish or something like that. And this season is going to last 6 months. We're 2 months in already. And I was, like I said, I was just waiting for the story to come out so I can actually play it. Because I'm not really, I don't like that whole, oh, we're going to give you one piece of the story each week for 5 to 7 weeks. Being that this is the last season before the release of Final Shape, I think that's why it's, I think 8 weeks, 7 or 8 weeks long. And it's probably something I'll finish within a few hours. So I'll just focus on that. I'm genuinely interested in it. It's just that they took too long to bring it out. But I've got 6 total months to do that, plus finish the Battle Pass, which is not terribly difficult. And being that I already bought the season when I bought the expansion for Lightfall, I feel obligated to finish the Battle Pass, at least to get my money's worth each season. I have not pre-ordered the new expansion or the last expansion. I don't trust them. I don't trust Bungie. They have proven themselves time and time again over the course of this expansion that they are not to be trusted. The expansion Lightfall was terrible, and then the 2 seasons afterwards, the first 2 seasons were awful. 3rd season got me back a little bit, and then this last season we'll see. But I mean, this last season has to do with Queen Mara, and well, we all know how I feel about Queen Mara. I mean, I like Amanda Holiday, but,
All right. Hand over your valuables.
what the hell, dude?
Fish.
Why do they always say they're gonna gut me like a fish?
Don't you walk away from me.
Shut up.
Never should
Get ready to die, stupid. You're wearing glass armor, you know that, right? You know how dumb you look? Missed. Now I get to keep your stuff. So anyway, this last season deals with Queen Mara, which I'm actually happy for. Haven't done anything with her in... Oh, damn it, dude. We haven't done anything with her in a long time. Let me just drink that. I don't know if that's enough. Okay, good.
I don't want some snotty elf telling me what gods I can and can't watch.
But last season definitely grabbed my interest, got me back into it. Finished the battle pass. What was it called? Dawning. Yeah, Destiny 2, the Dawning event, which is their Christmas event. That was fun. I always enjoy doing the Dawning. I think it's a fun activity. But that was the last time I played. Destiny 2 was like somewhere in mid-December. Maybe early December. Am I carrying stuff I shouldn't be? Yep. Right. Forgot. The ebony armor, the shield. Dude, I went right past Windhelm, too. Could have put this away. But yeah, after the Dawning, I was like, you know what? I'm just not interested in this game right now. I finished the Battle Pass. I did everything I needed to, so I'll just wait for the next season. And it is sad that Destiny 2 became that for me. Just a, hey, I'll do this season and then I'll wait till the next one. It's disappointing because I got back into it because of the story, thanks to YouTubers like My Name is Bife. He did an excellent job at explaining the story of Destiny, and it made so much more sense to me that I absolutely loved it. I don't know why I keep thinking I have to go this way. And it made the game more interesting to me, knowing the full story and, you know, even the background of where the traveler came from, the Hive and the Fallen, and what they have to do with it. It was just so well done, and I was really intrigued by the whole thing that it got me right back into playing the game. And then Lightfall came out and absolutely shattered all of that. You know, just the story made no sense. They gave us a really crappy character in the form of, what's his face? The Cloud Strider. Annoying. Annoying that character is. The old guy, I think his name was Ronan? Rohan? I can't remember. He's the one who should have stuck around, not the other one. Whoever that is. I've completely forgot. That's how unimportant that character is to me. Because he was so dumb. Neptune was a cool area, you know, the Neomuna and whatnot. But I was very, very frustrated with the change in combat, or combat difficulty, I should say, making the enemies even harder to kill. Even red bar health bar enemies were harder to kill, and it wasn't. What the? I'm so confused. Even the red health bar enemies became harder to kill. And I was like, this doesn't make any sense. I feel like my weapons are just useless. And as it turns out, they were. Weapons took a back seat to build crafting. And while it's really cool once you get the right build down, you get the right fragments and aspects set up, you just feel like a powerhouse, which is great. No, wait, I followed the sign. I forgot. This way to Riften. This is just going around the other way. But we're not going to Riften, even though we do have a few things we can do in Riften. Which we're probably going to do. I did not agree with it. Because I always thought that the powers, your abilities, go hand in hand with the weapons. They're not one or the other. But Destiny to me was always about being a shooter, not about, you know, your superpowers. I think your superpowers were complementary to the gunplay, but with Lightfall they just made it all about the powers, and the gunplay took a back seat, and it's just like, it was very disappointing. I was not happy with it. Of course, I didn't know that until later, until I found out that, yeah, you kind of need the right build in order to do anything in this game. It's like, oh, good. Thanks for letting us know. AKA, they never let us know. Or at least not directly. I don't read the patch notes. So I didn't know they put more emphasis on... I mean, it probably wasn't even in the patch notes. It was just something people figured out. It's like, oh, build crafting has taken center stage here. So that left all of us who liked the gunplay in the dark about what the hell was going on. But either way, I'm gonna finish up this expansion. I'm gonna go grab that. I'm gonna finish up this expansion, and then I'm gonna wait on other people's opinions on the final shape to see whether or not it'll be worth it. If it's worth it, I'll get it. If not, then I don't care. It would suck if it wasn't worth it, Okay? Because I have spent the last 10 years playing Destiny, and I'd really like to see it through. And part of me still feels like I should just get it anyway to see it through. But Bungie is not trustworthy. Oh, for God's sake. My Atronach didn't do anything. I hope it is. I hope it's worth it. I hope it caps off the Light and Dark saga the way that it should, the way that we all hope it does, and that they can move on with Destiny 2 whatever way they decide to move on with it. They've already told us it's going to be like episodic crap and whatever, and you know, that may be where I stop playing Destiny 2. I have no idea, but I just feel obligated to the Light and Dark saga story, at least at this point, because we've gone so far. It's like, that would be terrible to make it this far and just not finish the story. Granted, okay, I could just watch somebody finish the story and I'd get the point of it, but at the same time, it's like, there's nothing like experiencing it. You know, I've always talked about how much I hated the fact that they just got rid of... Dude, that elk is just standing there like, hey, kill me. No, don't attack. All right. Jeez, I keep bringing in my freaking Atronach for no reason. Okay. We're still a long ways to go. I'm just going to follow the road. It'll bring us to it. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go all that way just to not finish the story, but I don't trust them. And if I'm going to pay them $100 for the expansion and all the seasons, it better be worth it. The seasons are going to be difficult because it's like, it's hard to tell whether or not they're going to be good. But the expansion, well, once you buy it, it's fully playable, unlike the seasonal stories, which you have to wait multiple weeks. I've seen the same woman. Oh yeah? What are you gonna do about it?
Need some. We're traveling to the shrine of Kinnereth in Whiterun.
Well, you're going the wrong way, sweetheart.
It bears will add years to your life.
This is the, what, third time we've seen her on the road ahead of us somehow? Doesn't make any sense. Anyway. That's one thing I don't particularly care for. Maybe that's why they're changing up the way they do things after the final shape. Instead of bringing out expansions, they'll just have, like... I can't even remember how they explained it. It's like episodic content. Apparently it'll be more efficient for them. But I don't know, man. The live service is, it's not dying as a genre, but it's definitely starting to wane a little bit. You know, companies are coming and going based on whether or not their live service does well, and Bungie is not doing well at all. You know, they let their popularity get to them. They let the fact that people were willing to buy their crap get to their head. And, no, that's not, I guess I'll just, yeah. I mean, I don't know why they were attacking it. Didn't seem like it was hurting anybody, but sorry, big guy. I had no choice. But they let it get to their head, man, and they started producing a worse and worse product. It just kept getting worse. And I said this back in Destiny 1, you know, when they actually first introduced the Eververse store, their monetization of the game, I said it was a bad idea. And I knew it was a bad idea. And personally, I think I was right. And then, when they said that with the Beyond Light expansion, the game is going free to play, I said that was a bad idea. I was right. It was a bad idea, and it is a bad idea. The fact that Bungie didn't immediately reverse course and say, just throw up a giant middle finger to Activision and just undo all the crap that they made them do, says something about their character and what they're willing to sacrifice in terms of their integrity just for a quick buck. It is. It's very telling. The fact that they kept the Eververse in the game, they went free to play so they can monetize the crap out of it, and on a relatively yearly basis, charge us for an expansion pass, or for an expansion, I should say. That really should be the only thing they charge for. Nickel and diming us for basic functionality in the game and all this other crap, and having event passes, which, by the way, they took from Apex Legends. And I blame Apex Legends for even doing crap like that. Oh, another bear. Jeez. Again, my Atronach is really weak. Kind of sucks. Alright, we finally made it. Let's see what this treasure is all about, huh? Well, one, the cave is just full of bears, wolves, and spiders that weren't fighting each other for some reason. Like, I don't know why you guys are coexisting so well, but you really shouldn't be. Bears and wolves never liked each other. And there's a little bit of treasure right there. Why are those carrots glowing? Well, there's something to this. We've got a dead body with a staff on him. What kind of staff is it? Hey. Well, there's that. Gadnor's Staff of Charming. It's a weight of 8, and I bet you I don't even have that. Nope, I don't. Oh, man. Oh, that's right. I gotta go back and give my daughter a doll. I genuinely don't know if any of these have to do with like a quest. Potions certainly are taking up a lot of space. Well, maybe not a lot of space, but it's definitely, you know, obviously it's the I might have to just drop these. Let me just see what this is all about. It's obviously got to do with charming. Yeah. But I might have to drop these. I won't be able to sell them just because, I mean, they're just taking up so much space. 8, 4.5, 14. I'm not sure if... I'm definitely keeping the Staff of Magnus, though. I'm not sure if that was the treasure. I think there was something... There's got to be something else in here, right? Oh, wait. Oh. What the heck is this? We got... No, not the freaking plate, bro. Where is that? There it is. Get out of here. The Shrine of Kinnereth. Extreme healing. I'll take that. Ooh, I don't know what that'll activate. I already have a shrine. Yeah, I have the Mage Stone. If I do the Shrine of Kinnereth, the Mage Stone goes away, I think. But, looks like we've got another... Yeah, okay. Madness Ore, Amber. And that's it. Another one of these collectible ones, just like this one. But it probably doesn't tell you where to go to get it. Yeah. So, I wouldn't exactly call that treasure. Certainly that staff wasn't really worth it either. Would have liked to... I should have just gone to...
Wonder what's below.
Should have just gone to Windhelm and put away my stuff. I would have had plenty of space then. Draven's bow. Right, so we're already here, so we might as well go to Riften and do the things in Riften that we need to do. Or do what we can. Nice cold water. That's another thing. I'm on a dry January sort of thing. Oh my god. Where? Where is he? Oh, he's over there. Alright, shut up. Go away. We're not bothering you. You don't bother us. You got it? My god. That'll be like bear number 4 or 5. Anyway, what I was saying was I'm on a dry January thing. I haven't had a drink of alcohol since New Year's Eve. And it's not like, you know, I'm just doing it to see, just to give it a rest for a little bit. Obviously, it's not a terrible thing. Beer leads to quite a lot of calories. Liquor, probably not so much. There's calories in it for sure, but probably not as much as beer. And liquor, boy, that messes you up. So it's definitely something that you don't want to do that as often. Beer I can deal with, but hard liquor that gets to you quick. And it ain't pretty sometimes. So I have to go down into the waterway or the ratway anyway to do most of these quests. It's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to be a part of the Thieves Guild, period. So I'm hoping that maybe I don't run into them, but then again, who knows? Well, I have to be here anyway, so there's that. Right, the Thieves Guild is actually in here.
Give it up, Brynjo. Those
You see how it keeps stuttering every time somebody's like talking? It's kind of annoying actually. I don't know why it's doing that. It shouldn't be doing that.
Is someone there?
Maybe. Wait, have I already gone here? I think I've already been here because the traps are already activated. The drawbridge was down. This door is open. Vagrant, huh? Just gonna sidestep. Let's sidestep all your shots. Well, okay, I didn't, but ow. Vagrants aren't supposed to be here. I could have just jumped down and Aranea would have just followed or teleported to me or whatever. What are you guys doing down here? Lowlife and Vagrant. Alright, isn't that pretty much the same thing? No, no, no. Aranea, get control of your Frost Atronach, please. For God's sake. Every single time. Don't. Get out of my way. Okay, well, while we're down here... There's the face sculptor. There was something else down here in the ragged flagon. Right? Ah, right. This is the Thieves Guild, isn't it? Right, well, I'm not really interested. So, never mind. Well, there's that one. So, maybe that's not the Thieves Guild? I guess we'll might as well check it out. If this one is a Thieves Guild, then this has got to be something different. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I've talked to Brynjolf before. I just can't remember. I didn't want to pick that up. Dwarven metal ingot. Yeah. Didn't want to do that. The triggers are very sensitive. Guess you could say it got triggered. It's the only one you guys are getting. I know, I'm funny, but that's all you're getting for this episode. Okay, well, we'll talk to Brynjolf and see what goes on here.
Well, color me impressed.
Wasn't that hard to find you?
I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
Don't know why I bothered. This place is a mess. Getting here was easy.
Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize.
Whoa.
So,
I'm not a prize to be
now that
won.
I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, How about handling a few deadbeats for me?
Deadbeats? What'd they do?
They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay.
Well,
I want
that's
you
just
to
unacceptable.
explain to them the error of their ways.
With my fists? Sounds good. Who are they?
Kirava, Percy Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization.
Okay, so it does have to do with the Thieves Guild. How did you want me to handle it?
Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business.
Will I get a cut?
Of course you'll get a cut. We take care of our own. Now, if you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Get going.
Yeah, so this is
I'll be here when you're done.
entry to the Thieves Guild, which, again, not really.
When you've proven yourself to Brynjolf.
I will mess you up, dude. Don't try me. Yeah, I feel like the Thieves Guild... If I was to join the Thieves Guild, it'd be in a playthrough where I also join the Brotherhood. Because I feel like they go hand in hand. You know, the Dark Brotherhood that you get... Where do I go? Right here. Dark Brotherhood, you gain the ability to be stealthy. Thieves Guild, obviously... Well... Probably... gain the ability to get a lot of money. So... This is not one of those playthroughs. So, let's go ahead and find the face sculptor. Oh, wait. There we go. Still nothing, huh? I guess we're not going to find the face sculptor. Because I wouldn't even begin to know where to look. Like, do I talk to people?
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
Yeah, right, shut up. Like, I can't seem to just talk to anybody. Ah, right, she's the one with the ingredients.
Can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients. Do hurry.
Yeah, do hurry, blah, blah, blah. I bet you I could take 10 years and you still wouldn't be like, where are my ingredients?
Finest oddities from Morrowind.
Well, guess we're not doing that. I'll probably look up a bunch of these things. But let's go ahead and return this guy's bow. He's not even in here. Oh, he's outside. Okay. He's just outside. That's fine. That's another thing I've been waiting for. My ears to pop. Both have popped a couple of times, but they keep getting reclogged again. It's really annoying. Only to pop again. It's crazy though. 2 weeks I've had to deal with this. 2. I don't think I've ever been sick for that long.
So, has my bow turned up yet? That's
Found
it.
your bow.
You found it.
Yeah.
I don't know how you got it back, and I don't want to know.
I just went in and took it.
I don't even care. I'm just so glad to see it again. Here, this is all I can afford to give you as compensation. Hope it's enough.
It won't be.
Dragons, thieves, and war. I should have stayed at
Ruby,
Morrowind.
sapphire, and emerald. Well, maybe it will be. Flawless sapphire. Ooh. Amethyst. Damn, dude. You literally just gave me a bunch of jewels that are probably worth hundreds. Okay, I guess it was enough. Alright, so I'm assuming this is like the Dragonborn DLC. This lexicon. Where do... Oh, it's actually not too far away. Let's do it. We're going to go through Riften, though, so that way we get around to the other side. We don't have to cross the water. I mean, I could just swim across the water, but nah. One mod that I tried doing back in the day on my first-gen Ryzen CPU was Skyrim Open Cities.
Hey, don't look at me that way. Who are you to judge me?
I'm the guy exactly who's able to judge you.
Mara Mal thinks he's so smart. Tells me that Mara will cleanse the filth from my blood. Huh. What is he?
Is she like a whore? Like,
Looking to stay
is that why she's saying all this?
Gems, potions, exotic...
Telling me that who am I to judge her? I'm guessing that's probably what it is.
Hello.
So, what was I saying?
What is it? Dragons?
Yes, off in the distance. Go fight it. What was I saying? I don't remember. I love these rays coming through the trees. I believe those are God rays. Oh, right. I was saying that back in the day on my old Ryzen CPU, which is being used to record this, because it's still a good productivity CPU. Don't get me wrong. I could play games on it, but it's definitely showing its age. I tried the Open Cities mod, and boy, did it not like it. It was too heavy. But I do think that is something that Bethesda should have added to the special edition when they... I don't know if it was a special edition or the anniversary edition that they decided to add in a couple of mods. I think it was the special edition, because I think I can't say for sure that they added in the Skyrim Flora overhaul. I don't think they did, but they did in one of the updates. And I feel like the Open Cities mod should have been part of one of these versions, because it is a really good idea. It literally opens up the game to no loading screens. And if it was optimized correctly, I think it could be done. But they didn't even bother to look at that one, unfortunately. I could probably do it now in this computer with this CPU. But you know, we're done with mods. They were cool for a short time, but I didn't want to. And I'm not saying that, you know, we're better off without the mods, because I think we've had a couple of crashes, or maybe not crashes, but like times where the game like minimizes itself for some reason or another. And okay, so these are Dwemer ruins. We might be able to find... No, wait, Dwemer, Dwarven. Again, still don't know if they're the same. But the Dwemer's the only tech in the game that has cogwheels, so I'm assuming that that's what it means. Yeah, so it's not like we're better off without mods.
It feels like we're being kill the Lexicon, we leave. Don't get jumpy.
If you two cannot handle this, we can find others to hire.
Subtitles didn't come up for that one.
Enough. Their services will be more than adequate. Let us continue.
You see how the game keeps stuttering every time a new person actually talks? Doesn't make any sense at all. Shouldn't be doing that. But there's less likely of a chance that I will end up crashing, and I don't have to try and keep up the the updates for the mods along with the game. Each time the game is updated, well, the mods have to be updated, and if they're not, it breaks the game. I'm not saying it happens that often, but I just don't want to deal with it. Damn, no cogwheels. I'll take that.
This place is unbelievable. Indeed. Vanchenzel is as much a library as it is a city, built to hold the vast memories of the dweller.
Do I go this way? Probably not, right? Because they were going that way. They always go for my Atronach. Leave her alone. Ow. Oof, that's bright. Dwarven. There. No, that's a gyro. Damn it. Yeah, I don't think we were supposed to come in here. I think we are supposed to go the other way. Just follow the apparitions. Screw it. Or memories. It's essentially what they are. It's like memories replaying or something. Ooh, wait, is that a chest? Yes, it is. Lever. Storm Atronach. What the hell is a Storm Atronach? Is it an actual Atronach? Kind of like the... Oh, I'm out. No! I have to recharge my staff. Alright, that's fine with me. We can actually... There's a greater soul gem. Let's get rid of the smaller ones. I've got plenty of them. Potions. I don't have to worry about hurting my flame Atronach, which is good. Screw it. We're almost leveled, so... Once we hit that level, I think we should be able to get the... Destruction dual casting. I think that's the way I want to go. Well, I at least want to get that. And obviously I want to keep going with this, but we won't be able to get that. We'd be able to get this, though. Did I set that? I didn't set it, did I? Yeah, I did. I mean, the best thing to do is to just summon the Flame Atronach and then swap over to 2 dual casting. Get as much damage on them as possible. That was definitely one cool thing about Sky UI is the fact that you could have loadouts, essentially. I personally think that should be a standard thing in the game, but that's just me. Huh. Now, obviously, flames, as you guys know, is the lowest form lowest form of spell. That's why I don't do much damage, but that's what I'm hoping to improve. Hello. She just looked right at me. What do you want, human? I don't know. Please don't burn me. Oh, yeah, just... Aranea, please. Why would you do that? Why would you just I know you can do some damage, but like you literally just shoved me aside? Like seriously? It was very rude. Very inconsiderate of my feelings. Oh, there's a cog. Again, a weight of 10. So I... Yeah, see, it doesn't say that it counts or anything. So I just won't be able to carry those until I have, like, a lot more space opened up. It's unfortunate. Oops. Definitely take the jewelry, though. Or jewels.
Why are all these metal things ignoring us?
They're not ignoring me.
Waiting for what?
No one seems to know. Perhaps the return of the Dwemer. Perhaps the end of the world.
Best get rid of the ones we see, just in case.
Alright, well. At least they took care of that for me. I'm pretty sure there's one behind me, isn't there? Oh, no. Never mind. Glass bow of immobilization. Damage of 38. There's some good gear down here. It's just too bad I can't use it.
What the?
I don't know. What? But yeah, it's a complete wrong spell, obviously. We're facing machines, so sparks probably would be the correct spell, but I genuinely have no idea. Arnea, why aren't you bringing in one of your summons? Man, I remember when this game came out. I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. That that you could do two different spells at a time. There's very few games at that time allowed you to do that. Ah, jeez.
We're stealing the cube.
And yet none of us can pick a damned lock.
Well, that was easy. Yeah, you guys are pretty bad thieves, aren't you? You failures. Yeah, back at that point, 2011, there weren't too many games that allowed you to do that. There was one other game, but I'm blanking on the name right now. Oh, Two Worlds. Two Worlds 2. Never finished that game, but damn, it was a good. First game was kind of bleh, but I never really played the first game. I just looked at some videos on it, and boy, it was bad. But the second game, they actually set the world record for largest amount of combinations of spells in a game. Like no other game was doing what Two Worlds 2 did. It was extremely impressive. Alright, I don't think this will make much of a difference, but doesn't hurt to try. Is Sparks on the list? That's a destruction spell, right? Oh, Chain Lightning. There's Lightning Bolt. See, that's an adept. This one is an apprentice. What's Flames? That's a novice. That's 4 per second. Chain Lightning is a cost of 74. Oof. And then Lightning Bolt is also another single cost. Alright, let's just put Sparks on there. Give it a shot, yeah? See what happens to the machines. Man, that's the first time we leveled up in a while.
This place is huge. It is large indeed. I did not anticipate a bunch.
Why did he say need something? Did he see me?
Cover the entrance. A few hours sleep and we should be ready to continue through.
Maybe we should turn back. I don't want to sleep here.
Drennan, you do understand that the lexicon at the bottom of this place holds the accumulated memories of centuries of Dwemer.
Not to mention our pay.
So?
So we're not turning back, you fool.
See, it didn't stutter when she spoke.
Besides, you're not scared of a few.
I don't understand why it's doing this. It's very strange. Did I break it somehow? Oops. Let's do a quick save. What's in here? Ah! Wow. I did not expect to die like that. Those are some powerhouse freaking blades. Is there a way that I can open it without getting killed? Seriously, there aren't blades that normally can kill me like that. Did it? Oh, ah. That is probably the most surprised I've ever been in a while. Hello? Just a bunch of Solid Dwemer metal. And then you got a Dwemer cog there. Okay. I mean, was there supposed to be something special in here? It's a chest. A garnet, a potion of stamina, and a single piece of gold. Don't know if that was worth killing me over, but alright. What a douche. Whoever set that up. Time to test this out. Nope. This, that is not good. As expected. That's an apprentice, and this is oh. Whoa. Is that the one that she uses? It's gotta be, right? I mean, it's time to find out. Dude, I am not doing enough damage. Not like her. What? She does so much damage. I didn't hit you. I didn't mean to hit you if I hit you. Was that me? Did I do that? Wondering if I was the one who did that. See, I hit it, but I mean, it's doing more damage than the flames, but it's eating away at my magicka a lot faster too, and that's the downside. Because I didn't build myself up since the beginning as a mage. Well, I just don't have the amount of I don't have the magicka pool. Can you imagine if I went 45 levels of nothing but magicka, just be a glass cannon?
You said they were sleeping. I said they were waiting. It seems a few of them were waiting for someone to try and take the lexicon.
Great.
So these guys took it, and I'm bringing it back. I do wonder, I can't remember where I got this thing. Wonder if I got it off of one of their corpses. Oh my god. Ow! Alright. I mean, I am doing more damage, but this is supposed to be overcharged. See, now before, he was putting both his hands out instead of putting them together like that. He was doing this, which is not the same thing. That is what I'm looking for. So, I am doing more damage. That is for sure. But it's still not as much as, like, what she's doing. You know, and even if I use the same spell, I still am not doing... Oh, look who it is. It's Drennan. Looks like he didn't make it. I bet you none of them made it. What happened to him?
My pay will be nothing if we die in here.
Calm yourself, Freya. We are closing in on the Lexicon. I can feel it calling. We'll continue without Drennan.
It's funny because he didn't make it very far before he got killed, so I'm not entirely sure what happened to him. I thought it was going to show us. The boilery?
Close now. Can you hear the Lexicon calling out?
Sure. So we grab it and we get out, right?
Once we have the Lexicon, we'll need to take it to its podium. I know what to do from there. Soon the Lexicon's knowledge will be mine.
Ours. Soon the Lexicon's knowledge will be ours.
Of course.
Yeah. That should have been red flag number 1 right there. As soon as he said mine. Oops. Keep forgetting it's still on that menu. Well, it looks like we're in the right place. Now we can finally turn this thing in. Ah! Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. How did I do that? I didn't know you could do that. What the hell? RNA, please. I really hope she's not going to attack me afterwards. I'm trying to heat up his ass. Sorry about that. That was my fault. What the? There's something. Alright, that's why she's looking down. There's something down there. Oh well. Bobbing my head to that. Ooh, dwarven metal ingots. That's what I could have used earlier.
Something doesn't feel right.
Ooh, lots of them.
Wait.
Okay. Something tells me I'm going to need to do that myself. Blade. That's what I thought. And it won't let me go past it. Oh. I see. Ha! Sucker. That's enough of that. There we go. I was like, wait a second. Alright, I don't know if RNA is coming or not, but... Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm gonna need her. RNA, please. Maybe not. I have my hammer. I think we're gonna have to go hammer this time. Oh. Yeah, there was no way I was getting past this guy using magic. It don't work like that. Who's this? There's Brea. She seemed like the more sensible one out of the bunch. She didn't have to die, but oh well. Sucks to suck. Dude, look at the ebony arrows. Damage of 20. Part of me kind of wishes I stuck with archery. Now, ancient knowledge added. Do I activate it? Nope. It's just activating the receptacle. That was it. Sweet. I got ancient knowledge added, whatever that means. Is Arneus still fighting that whatever the hell was in the floor? Ah! I hate fighting in first person. I'm not sure why I did it. Didn't have to. Ah, look who decided to join me. Just the way out. Yep. Well. Going out to the balcony. Yep. We did it. Ooh. Nope. To the right. Not bad. Okay. Well. That was an adventure and a half. So I think we'll face outward like this. So we have a nice bit of scenery. Of course, Arnea's got to be in the shot. So selfish. Well, that was quite the adventure. We went across the map and then down the map and so on and so forth. But we got a lot accomplished here. Again, I don't remember where I got the lexicon. We are so far removed from understanding where all these came from, but that's okay. We're making progress here, and I'm excited to go to Raven Rock because I want to see what that place is all about. Like I said, I assume it's the Dragonborn DLC, which I've never explored before, so that will be interesting to see what we can do over there. But we won't find out about that until tomorrow. Remember, we're getting 2 episodes this week. So stay tuned tomorrow for the next episode of Skyrim No Fast Travel Challenge, where we'll continue right from here. And we'll make our way over to Raven Rock and see what we got going on over there. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And please join me again next time for more Skyrim and more, hopefully, destructive spells. But until then, I'm Adam Wolf. This is Skyrim. And I'll see you guys later.